Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And it almost feels like we were destined to get to this point. The top two seeds of the college football playoff have survived. They've been on a collision course all season long. They've come through the challenges and the distractions, and now they'll fight for that beautiful trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Liberty Flames, taking on a squad from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. So the Liberty get the chance to start. Well, here we go. The energy in this building is absolutely amazing, Kirk. We are just 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion in college football.
And think about it, as a player, this is really what you dream about. This is what you work towards, having an opportunity to get to the national championship. Both these teams have worked hard. Now they're here. Let's see how it plays out.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll try the right side on the toss. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense, is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Wow, opening drive, and they are now backed up third and very long. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. And the Flames will have to punt this one away. Oh, and he's got some space here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. So the Beavers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. 2 good teams with great individual players.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looks right for a quick completion. And he's tackled after the catch. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Wallace. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Oregon State.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Liberty offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out, and they get a drive going this time. Now they'll run it on the toss. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
He'll hand it off. Type of the 35, good enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain, not enough for the first down. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
The ball near midfield. The offense going to go for it on fourth down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Beavers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The Beavers looking to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Crucial third down play right here. Looking to throw again. And he finds the running back in the flat. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down. So they're short on fourth down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Liberty's offense retakes the field now. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end, and got stopped. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder.
Just runs through a man, a mismatch. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
For offensive coordinators, you see big runs like that in the first half, and you get real excited because that opens up so much more.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create
into the end zone. Touchdown, Flames. Here comes the point after attempt. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. An here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Oregon State's offense drops back out on the field. They've got the lead, but hadn't settled for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. In the clear at the 25. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. The offense with 5 receivers now. Empty backfield. First down. They're going to throw the football. It's caught downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 10. Who could not stop him? He's in. Touchdown, Beavers.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Flames offense back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here over the deep, lofting it toward the left sideline? Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. Here's the second down play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Gets made on the out route. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Catch made at the 20 and the deep shot. Big gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Liberty. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on. Getting the right call.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Coverage team. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Send the back in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught in the flat by the running back. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down that way. Offense looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of the first quarter. Well, Kirk, Oregon State has the lead here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through one quarter, let's check out the game summary. We'll see if they can keep the production up heading into the second period. And the Beavers will line up to boot it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the Liberty offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Looking to throw it on first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Deep ball caught inside the 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Flames. The extra point is good. The lead is now 4, 21-17. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He makes the grab. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
This is the risk you take as a defensive coordinator when you play press man. You're betting that your guy's better than that receiver. Pretty good coverage, but how about the throw by the quarterback to take away any threat at all from that corner?
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. 2nd down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oregon State. No chance to catch him.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Liberty's offense retakes the field now. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
He lets it go on the move. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Grab behind the line, it's Williams.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage. The Flames with 1st and 10 here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty. Kicking team out for the PAT try. Extra point up and good, so it's 28-24. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 45. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory. Tackled at the 45. The Beavers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up.
It's a fumble. Recovered by the offense and good for first down yardage. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And looking to throw now on first down. Breaks free. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is down in the backfield. They may have roughed it up. Quarterback hammered after the throw. That's an obvious 15-yard penalty. First down and 10. And the back now goes in motion. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's Wallace. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Beavers. This offense really clicking.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space.
It's blocked. Picked up by the defense. It's a live ball. Could be a two-point return here. So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Flames offense back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Back in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Offense will set up on first and 10. Quarterback drops back. Here's the throw deep downfield. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Flames. And the PAT is good. Puts him up 5. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Bringing pressure. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. From the shotgun, drops back. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he disposed the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. So, second down after the incompletion. Looking to chuck it again. Fires it on the move. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. And the Beavers will line up to punt it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. Here comes the Liberty offense back out on the field. This has been an offensive show so far. Back and forth. Both defenses reeling at the moment. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the right here. And they've got him behind the line. Much better run defense this time.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And the Flames come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the run here. Lets it go. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Liberty. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled after a solid effort on that return. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
They look to throw it here on second down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Finding some room at the 25. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Liberty's offense retakes the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake on first down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Pass caught down at the 20. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Well, it doesn't take long to figure out what kind of adjustments they made at halftime. Here we are, the very first series to start the second half in the championship game, and they're taking shots downfield. They clearly see matchups they want to take advantage of.
Touchdown, Flames. This offense is still clicking. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. It's a shotgun run call. It'll be Smother right at the line for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying on their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen.
And the ball to the ground. And the defense jumps on the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Flames will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Extra point makes it a 19-point lead. Well, Kirk, Liberty has the lead here. So 3 quarters complete in this battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes a quick grab.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Quick throw to the left. And it's complete downfield. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Card. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Beavers pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. 2nd down after that short completion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Pass caught, 2nd down now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. Touchdown, Beavers. This offense cannot be stopped. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game. But it's blocked. And they grab it. It's a live ball here. At midfield. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way back for 2 points. What a play.
Well, already playing with the lead here in the national championship, this defense is opportunistic. Eyes on the football, running to the ball in good team pursuit. When that ball hits the ground, they jump on top of it for a critical turnover.
Here comes the Flames offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Moves the ball up to the 30.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Play action here on first down. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And the pass is dropped. This would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So the PI penalty cost the defense 15, and it's a fresh set of downs. And the Flames lining up here on 1st and 10. Works downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Flames. And the route is on. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Oregon State's offense drops back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And he pulls in the catch. Breaks into the clear. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away. Getting set. Here's second down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about...
Touchdown, Oregon State. Strong game by this quarterback.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go. And they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And he gets in for the score, cutting the lead to 14.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
The defense with more pre-snap movement. Here comes the Liberty offense back out on the field. Using his legs, it's Williams. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. And then first down, right back to the running game. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already, and he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. It looks like the hands team were able to recover the football.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. And the quarterback dropping back. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side of that one?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Liberty's offense retakes the field now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Flames.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Play action fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it's caught from inside the 20. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. First down here for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Took contact on the throw. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, where they put on a great show. But for the two deep